Important. If you or any of your close relatives or acquaintances have symptoms or suffer from the coronavirus or have been in direct contact with someone infected with COVID-19, it is important to be quarantined under medical supervision. If this is your case, we recommend that you inform the medical department for an evaluation and notify your supervisor immediately. At BRP, we welcome you back to your second home, here where you share experiences and you all work to get ahead in life. We know that these are complex times. The coronavirus has transformed many aspects of our reality. However, at BRP, we know that we need to adapt to new situations to improve ourselves and continue moving forward. We know that to achieve this, we will have to adjust ourselves temporarily to a new way of working, with discipline and respect for the health of others. That's why in this video, we will give you some instructions to help us stay safe and healthy. It all starts at home. From the moment you get up to prepare to go to work, it is necessary that you adopt new habits. It is important to do a checklist to recognize if you have any symptoms of the coronavirus, such as high fever, dry cough, difficulty breathing, headache, burning throat, red eyes, or muscle pain. If indeed you have any symptoms, it is important to be responsible and not attend work. It is preferable to visit a doctor and notify your immediate supervisor. Also, we suggest you check the work calendar. Remember that there are days of the week in which we will not work. Before leaving the house, we must put on our safety shoes, in case they are necessary for activities at work. We also have to wash our hands and to use a face mask, well adjusted, covering the entire mouth and nose. In general on the street, and especially when you are waiting for the bus, you have to keep a social distance of 2 meters, or 6 feet, with anyone else. When you enter the bus, there will be new measures established by the company and government regulations that we must follow. It is important that you know that someone is going to measure your temperature. If you show symptoms of high fever, you will be asked to return home and get medical assistance. Inside the transport, there will be disinfectant gel. Also, the use of face masks will be required. Also, inside the bus, you are asked to keep social distance, avoiding that 2 people sit in the same seat. Those who travel by car also have to consider government regulations, such as wearing a face mask and obeying occupant restrictions per vehicle. Upon arrival at the plant, we will also implement some access protocols. One of them is to orderly pass over a cleaning carpet that will help us to sanitize the sole of our shoes. We will also continue with the aforementioned recommendations. Maintain a social distance of 2 meters or 6 feet with your colleagues, the use of face mask and the use of antibacterial gel before using the checker clock. Check with your local governmental rules and facility because it could be different according to the country. We inform you that we added more check-in clocks and they will have a new distribution throughout the plant, being closer to your work area. To find out which clock you need to check, we recommend asking your immediate supervisor. Once inside the company's facility, it is possible to have your temperature verified once again. In case of showing a high fever, you will be instructed to separate from your colleagues. Do not be alarmed. We will do it to do a second verification and determine how to proceed in your case. Also, you are notified that temporarily, the use of lockers will be limited to the essentials, which means that you must bring safety shoes and face mask provided by BRP from home. At our workstation, we will also implement new processes for the development of our activities. First, we will have to clean and disinfect our area, equipment, and tools. Also, when you have moments of inactivity at your station, you should stay in a safe area, keeping social distance from your colleagues. Likewise, you must always wear your safety glasses, face mask, visor, depending on your type of station. And it is important that you know that we are going to implement a special strategy to follow up on the Toolbox Kaizen meeting. Your immediate supervisor will notify you of the new strategy. We know that within the plant there will be times when you have to go to places like the tool crib, the bathroom, the cafeteria, the cashier, the lockers, the family center, the doctor, or even going out to smoke. To address all of them, you have to follow the indicated and marked routes on the floor for pedestrian traffic inside the plant. You must always maintain a social distance of 2 meters, or 6 feet. You have to constantly wash your hands, or you will generally be required to use antibacterial gel before and after the use of the service. In addition, to enter these services, you will need to advance waiting your turn on the landmarks marked on the ground every 2 meters, or 6 feet. If you have questions about any of these procedures, you can consult your immediate supervisor. Remember not to handshake, not to hug or kiss, and to follow the particular contingency instructions for each of these areas. In case of a special event, such as an emergency alarm, we must remain calm and follow both the security protocols and the policies established in this video. In the event that during your workday you experience symptoms of coronavirus, we ask you to contribute to the care of everyone and immediately advise your supervisor and go to the specialized medical unit within the plant so that your symptoms can be evaluated. At the end of the shift, we must all prepare to leave our work area in order. We understand that after a working day, we all want to go home fast, but it is important to stay calm and obey all the necessary exit protocols. Maintain a social distance of 2 meters or 6 feet. Avoid contact with your colleagues. Also, the use of face masks will be required. When you return home, whether by car or bus, remember to take into consideration the tips mentioned above. At home, constantly wash your hands and keep an eye on the instructions determined by the local government to prevent the spread of the coronavirus and the development of social coexistence during this quarantine. We know that we will live through a complex process of adaptation. We ask you to do your part to meet the new policies. Only in this way can we take care of each other, keep ourselves safe, and keep the plant running to protect the work on which we all depend, especially our loved ones. Cheer up! We are the BRP family, and we always get ahead.